Hello. In this problem we're going to use synthetic division. Now remember, the only time you can use synthetic division is if your divisor looks something like x minus a number or x plus number. So in this case the form is x minus a. So in that case, if we look at our highlighted part, then it's clear that our a must be 6. So it looks like x minus something, and that something is 6. So I'm just going to write number 6 like this, and I will draw a little thing here that looks like L, which is really just the organizer. Next thing to do with synthetic division is to identify our coefficients. So in this case we have 1x to the power of 4, so I'm going to write 1 here. The next thing we have is negative 3, so I'm going to write negative 3 on here. Then we have negative 28, so I'm going to write that here. The next coefficient is positive 59, so I'm going to write 59. And the last one is 6. Now make sure when you use synthetic division or any division of polynomials, you must make sure that you account for all of the missing powers. So it has to be 4, 3, 2, 1, and then power of 0 will be here invisible, x to the power of 0. So then you can do that. The next step is to take the first coefficient and just copy that in the bottom. And from here on it's very easy. You take 6 times 1 and you write that result below your next coefficient. So 6 times 1 is 6. So put it here. Negative 3 plus 6 is positive 3. Alright, so I repeat the procedure now. Take 6 times positive 3. So 6 times positive 3 is 18. Now I have negative 28 plus 18, well, that is just negative 10. And I repeat, now I have 6 times negative 10. Well, 6 times negative 10 is negative 60. And 59 plus negative 60 is negative 1. And then the final step is 6 times negative 1, which equals to negative 6. And 6 plus negative 6 is 0, so this means we have a remainder 0. And now, once we are done with calculations, so this is our remainder, is 0. Now let's look what to do with these coefficients now. So we have coefficients 1, 3, negative 10, and negative 1. So to write our answer, we look at our problem and we see that the highest power here on our leading term is 4. So our answer has to start with 1 degree less. So this says 1, so that's going to be 1 times x to the third power. So remember, 1 degree less, 1 times x to the third power, and then plus 3 times x to the second power, minus 10x to the first power, and then the last one is just negative 1x to the 0 power, but we don't write that, we just leave it as negative 1. So this should be our final answer using synthetic division.